Hello everyone, my name is General Fancy Pants, and welcome back to the Whispered World. When we last left off, we basically escaped, I don't even know what that was called. Well, if it was the Asgil City, or... I'm not sure. Or if it was just a fort or something of the Asgil, but either way we escaped it, and now here we are, and there's Corona in the background, or at least the castle of Corona. And it's very beautiful out here. It's very serene and idyllic. And we have a roundstone down here. Let's start taking a look around.
I'm not saying anything derisive now. After all, stones have proven to be quite useful during the course of my journey.
Alright.
No thanks.
Okay, you said that before. Let's take the stone if we can. Excuse me. Let's take a look at this canyon.
The Asgil live down there. I still can't believe I was able to get away from them.
Okay, so that is where the Asgil live. Okay, so that's Asgilia.
That was even less entertaining than I expected.
For us as well. Let's take a look at the castle in the distance.
Corona resides on a narrow rock spire. It doesn't seem to be any way up there. How shall I ever reach that place?
No, but that's a really well-defended castle then.
I don't think anyone will...
Alright, I guess the only other option is to head... There's an elevator here, but we already know all about that, because that's how we got up here. Let's head over then. Okay, so we've got... Man, kind of a very abstract looking... I don't even know what this is, tower, and with the trees and all that, they look kind of strange, but... That's just me. There's tracks back there. There's some birds, a garden, a station agent, and a clothesline. And Grandpa's pant. What? 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 Okay, let's start with the birds.
The birds look quite comfortable there. It could be difficult to scare them away from the flower bed.
Okay, why would we want to scare them away? We don't need anything from the flower bed.
Shoo! That'd be a first if somebody actually did what I say. Shoo!
Okay. Let's take a look at the garden.
There's nothing growing here at all.
Hey! Are you referring to my height?
Shoot! No, I wasn't. I'm not even much good at innuendo anymore.
Okay, so I was wondering how Grandpa's pantaloons would have even gotten here, but because Kalita flew off, who knows where Grandpa's pantaloons could have ended up. They could have ended up anywhere in the world of Silentia, but they ended up here. So let's take a look at Grandpa's pantaloons.
Those must be Grandpa's pantaloons again. How on earth did they get here?
Can we take them?
Hey! Keep your hands off my laundry!
Yeah, looking at the size of these compared to him, he does not need these at all. Alright, let's take a look at the station agent.
He's a mean fellow.
Alright, can we talk to him?
Hey there.
Stop it, you scalawags! Not half a step further.
Okay, can you help me?
Can you help me?
That depends. With what?
I have to get to Corona really fast.
To Corona? Ha! Forget it! The train doesn't go there anymore.
A train? What train are you talking about?
I told you to forget it. The line has been discontinued. You'd better find another way.
Okay, so there's more technology in this world than it kind of leads on, because they have obviously enough technology for trains and braces and things like that, and yet the circus uses an animal with trailers, so apparently not quite technologically to have like more motor vehicles. Anyway.
What other way is there to Corona?
Well, to be honest, the train was the only way to Corona. But I already told you, it doesn't go there anymore.
Okay.
I've got Askill hot on my trail.
The Eskil can come if they want. I'm prepared for that.
You're through with life?
No, I've placed some traps.
Interesting.
I will destroy the world.
Well, that's what I want too. So what? I take my advice. Don't spread that around. People don't really appreciate that kind of
No,
thing.
they really don't.
I'm forced to talk to wound-up screwballs all the time.
Really? I hardly ever have to do that. This week has been the first time, actually.
Okay. Well,
Everything is so horrible. The Askill want to attack Corona, the world will end, and it's all my fault.
Oh boy. What kind of a wuss are you? If I were your world, I'd rather end myself. And that's a fact.
You can't help me. Nobody can.
I think so too. The way you're dressed. Is there anything else? You're blocking the view
Awesome.
of my favorite tree.
that's awesome. Alright. You can't help me. I agree. There's a train?
There's a train?
Don't you ever listen? I told you, there's no train. The locomotive still stands up there, but it hasn't moved in a long time.
Interesting. Can I look at it?
May I take a look at the locomotive?
Well, that's rich. Do I look like a museum? I told you, there's no train. On the other hand, the idea isn't too bad. I wonder what I could charge for an entrance
I
fee.
don't know. Let's see, but the idea of the Railroad Museum has something to it. How did you come across those pantaloons over there? And that'll end the conversation. Let's start here.
How did you come across those pantaloons over there?
Actually, that's a strange story, and pretty embarrassing. So the truth goes with me to my grave.
Thanks. I was actually mildly interested in that. Okay, well, let's talk to him about the Railroad Museum. That'd be kind of an interesting thing for him to do.
But the idea of the Railroad Museum has something to it.
Yeah. But the entrance fee, would it in fact pay off? I'm not sure about it.
Sure. Let's see. I wouldn't spend 1 red cent. Let's see. Well, I suppose to appeal to his sons, he seems like he wants some money, so let's maybe go with the biggest option. I'd even pay 10 gold coins.
I'd even pay 10 gold coins for something as great as that.
Honestly? You think people would pay that much to see a discarded locomotive?
Well, it's not just any old locomotive. In fact, it went to Corona, didn't it? So it's a royal locomotive.
Royal? That means I've been sitting on a gold mine all the time.
And you didn't even notice.
How could I have been so blind?
Luckily, you've proven your infallible business sense in the end.
You could say that again. I almost missed a lifetime opportunity here. Come here, people from far and near. Starting today, Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum has opened.
Awesome. Can I look at it now?
May I take a look at the locomotive now?
Sure.
I knew he was
That's
gonna
10
say
gold
that.
coins. Do you have the money?
Not exactly. Actually, I don't have any money on me.
Well then, back off. You're blocking the entrance for the other customers.
Okay, how is business?
Well, how's business with the museum?
I haven't had a single customer. What am I doing wrong?
Okay, well, I have a couple ideas, even though he just literally opened the business 30 seconds ago.
I have a couple of ideas on what to improve.
Oh yeah? And why should I listen to you? It's not like you're my advisor or anything.
You could hire me as an advisor.
Well, why not? All right. You'll get 1 gold coin a day after the work is done. So, go ahead. What do you suggest?
Okay, looks like there's a few things I can advise. You could lower the prices.
You could lower the prices.
Never a visit to Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum is worth 10 gold coins.
Okay. Maybe it's the grumpy members.
Maybe it's because of the grumpy members of staff.
What do you think? When I look at you, you're probably right. You look like someone has ridden you.
You mean bitten?
I meant what I said. What do you suggest?
Let's see. Should introduce a staff discount.
You should introduce staff discount.
Staff discount? No way.
Why not? Look at it this way. You'd make your staff happy and still get money from them.
What? Hey, you're right. Those morons.
All complete idiots.
All right, it's a deal. Members of staff get a 50% discount.
Nice. 50% is actually really, really generous.
You should hire a jester.
Jester? Have you gone mad?
Hey, I happen to know the staff pretty well. I don't want to scare you, but if they don't get some entertainment soon, they may go on strike.
A strike? All right, but where can I get a jester?
You can't do the job yourself.
Why not? Do you think I'm not... I can't jest?
When should I start?
Right away.
Great.
You'll get 1 gold coin a day after the work is done.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, they'll pick up eventually.
I think so, too. I'll give a motivating speech during the Christmas party, and the problem will solve itself.
Alright, let's see here, I can change the name.
You should change the name.
Should I really?
Definitely. Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum sounds way too pompous.
What do you suggest?
Maurice's Media Museum, it doesn't seem more than a Maurice's Mini Museum. Well, Mini Museum will offend him because he seemed offended by his height before when we first talked to him, so let's go Media Museum.
I like Maurice's Media Museum.
Less exclusive, but maybe that opens it up for a new line of customers. Maurice's Media Museum. All right, let's name it so then. I hope it'll show some improvement. Do you have any other suggestions?
Well, you should take down all the laundry.
You should take down all the laundry. It doesn't fit the good name of your museum.
Yeah, all right. I see that. Unfortunately, I can't leave here to do that myself. I have to watch the cash box in case a member of staff gets sticky fingers.
You could hire me as a laundry boy, and I can do it for you.
That seems a little extravagant to me. I'd probably have the only museum with its own laundry boy in the whole region. On the other hand, I can't handle everything myself. All right, so be it. You're hired. You'll get 1 gold coin a day after the work is done.
Okay. Let's try lowering the prices again.
You could lower the prices.
I think you're right. I guess 8 pieces of gold would be plenty for a visit to Maurice's Media Museum.
Alright. Let's see, the birds in the front yard are spoiling the aesthetics.
Those birds in the front yard are spoiling the aesthetics. It doesn't fit the good name of your museum.
Yeah, all right. I can see that. But what shall I do? Those darn blighters keep coming back.
There's nothing much you can do. You'll have to hire a professional.
Well, all right. But where do I find somebody like that?
Have I told you that I'm a passionate spare-time gardener? I could give it a try.
You?
Why not? There's nobody else here.
All right, all right. If you can scare the birds away, you're hired. You get 1 gold coin a day as a gardener, just like I said, after the work is done.
Okay. I think he won't lower the prices and the name is not going to change, so...
I can't think of anything.
What kind of an advisor have I hired? You better come up with something or I'll cut your pay.
Alright.
I don't have any time for conversation.
You sure talk a lot for someone who hasn't got time.
It's very true. Okay, so first off, we can probably take down his laundry now that we're a laundry boy. And the shirt. And we'll take down the clothesline as well. Okay. So now we have all of those things. We have the clothesline, Grandpa's pantaloons, and the shirt. Now we just have to figure out a way of getting rid of these birds. And most reputable gardens have a scarecrow. Let's see if we can't figure out how to make a scarecrow, though. Let's see what kind of items we have. Well, we have a rock. We have the shirt. I'm not going to use Grandpa's pantaloons. Those seem too important. Can we put the shirt on the rock?
I must admit, Stones have proven useful several times, but it has to stop somewhere.
Let's see. Can we just start swinging at the birds?
That would only make them shore up for a moment. I need a better idea to keep them away from the flower bed for good.
Okay. What else do we have? Let's see, can we put the shirt on the fork?
No, that's not ravioli. It's really a shirt.
Ravioli, I love ravioli. Yum, oh. How about the chopsticks?
The chopsticks are as fragile as Maurice's arms. Maybe I can make use of it somehow.
Okay, that's a little more promising. Let's see. Can we use... let's, huh. Let's see here. I'm just trying to think. It seems appropriate to make a scarecrow to scare away the birds. That's what most gardens use. What happens if I just use the club on the garden? Ah, there we go. That's a good start. It's kind of weird looking, but whatever. Now let's put the shirt. Well, actually, let's put the shirt needs some arms. I mean, the scarecrow needs arms, and he did say the chopsticks were like Maurice's arms, which is the station agent's name. Alright, now we're starting to get somewhere. Let's see if we can't put the shirt on now. Hey, look at that, we scared him away.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, bravo! You scared away the birds. Do you want a staff member of the month badge now?
Please,
or what?
that'd be
Your
sweet.
gratitude is payment enough.
Alright, let's go talk to him. Now we took care of the laundry and we took care of the birds. See if we can get some pay.
Hey there again.
It's you again? What's that supposed to be? A siege?
What about my pay?
Let's see. You are my gardener, you are my advisor, you are my jester, and you are my laundry boy. So you've already earned 4 gold coins. I'll keep the money until after you've finished work.
Okay. Let's see if we can take a look at the locomotive now, since we it's 8 gold coins, and since we're an employee, we get a 50% discount.
May I take a look at the locomotive now?
Sure. That's 8 gold coins. Okay. For you, 4. Do you have the money?
Not exactly. Couldn't I just take it out of my salary?
Maybe that'll work. First, we have to look at what we've earned so far. Well, you are my gardener, you are my advisor, you are my jester, and you are my laundry boy. So you've already earned 4 gold coins. All right. It looks like you've earned
Sweet.
enough. Welcome to Maurice's Medium Museum.
Let's take a look at these tracks first.
Those tracks don't really inspire confidence.
Okay. Now we just have to figure out how to actually get to... oh, here we go. Okay, it's just right through here. Oh, this is his house? Or is this...
Neat, but how do I get up to the locomotive? Unless... oh no, another elevator. Why didn't I just stay in Askill's fortress?
I'm guessing you probably don't regret that.
Just like in a dollhouse. Cute.
Okay. A little bed. Is there anything else in here? Again, I'll use the space bar. Alright.
Maurice doesn't seem to own very
No,
much.
he does not.
He doesn't even have food in the house. No wonder he doesn't grow any taller. That's a good one. There isn't anything in there.
There's a hammock up here, though.
The former owner must have left it behind. I can't imagine that Maurice could get up there. Oh my, I'm so tired. Just pull yourself together, Sedgwick. You'll have time to sleep when the world has ended.
Plenty of sleep when you're dead.
It's too high up. I can't reach it.
Alright, how about the shelf?
It all seems to be a little shaky. And this shelf isn't very firm either.
Wah wah. Okay.
Oh my. Everything here is so rickety.
Alright, so I guess we will figure out how to get up to the locomotive now that we've kind of taken a look. Oh, more cogwheels. That's just wonderful. Anyway, we'll take a look at all of that in the next episode of The Whispered World. Until then.